Okay, now we have a special award now that represents 40 years, and I want to say it's under 3 or 4 people that we've had a 40-year recognition for, I think. And so in honor of that, we've asked Jerry and Marie Streb's family to join us, unbeknownst to Jerry. Can everybody kind of stand up and come up here with us? You know, every once in a while, if you run a business, and you're fortunate enough to run a business, it's all about the people, right? There's never been a building or anything, sell a car or fix a car. But every once in a while, you have a person that's just apart from reality and from the mainstream group. And Jerry has been that person, I think, to all of us. Another person that many of us have no idea what he does for all of us. And he started out as a technician, really still is, responsible ultimately along with Frank and the team for every car we fix every day, all those repair orders, can you imagine? And in responsibility, he trains, motivates, and plans a lifetime for technicians that work for him, plans their different curriculum and what they're going to do, and has made an unbelievable difference. And so when we lost my brother, we lost a talent for anything related to building buildings, because yours truly is inept at that. But I'm smart enough to know that, right? So I asked Jerry if he would spearhead these 2 buildings, and he was nice enough to do that, which was really tough on him because he had to keep his other day job, if you will. And but also everybody would agree he's done a first-class job at building these buildings. So we really could not have done it. They just flat out would not have turned out as well. And by the way, everybody should know that when we did these buildings, and I think I'm right in this, tell me if I'm right, Bobby had a lot to do with how so there wasn't as much of a change at Chevy, but you know, Bobby got involved and said, what are we going to do at Chevy? Jason, for both stores, decided how the service departments would look. Derek and Frank had everything to do with how the BG sales thing, which has been totally changed around. And so, but they all worked with Jerry and with the contractors. So it's really their baby. I mean, I have stayed out of it. Dave Baker was there for consultation and to make sure we had the money, but these guys really did it. So, but more than that about Jerry, and the reason that I'm so proud of this relationship is because as hardworking as he is, as knowledgeable, as well as he treats people, he's a finer person. So, and I know everybody in the room agrees with that. So, I don't know how you thank somebody for 40 years other than give them a $4,000 check tonight. But that's really a small token. Thank you. But there's more. You know, because I feel so strongly about this relationship and what Jerry's done for all of us, and because he's had so much to do with the building recently, you might recall that there's one other person that we honored a few years ago by the name of Ollie Jones, and we gave Ollie a special award for his over 50 years of service, and we named a waiting room after him. So as a complete surprise to virtually everybody in the room tonight, we've arranged to do the same thing for Jerry at Chevrolet. Ladies, how about if you come over now? Me. So if it's okay with Jerry, and again, this was all done by the committee. We started out with a script of what this recognition statement says, and it was approved. Dave and I both took a look at it. But we, and this is really why the family's here tonight. We wanted you all to be a part of this because you should be very proud of your father and grandfather, if I may. Jerry Streb began his career with Sweeney Chevrolet Buick GMC more than 4 decades ago in 1974. Since then, our organization has built new buildings, undergone renovations, and revolutionized customer service, all while experiencing continued growth. Jerry helped pave the way for these and many other initiatives. Through all of this, some things have remained constant. Jerry's dedication, pride in his work, eagerness to mentor his fellow employees, professionalism, and attention to detail. I couldn't say any better than that. This Customer Service Lounge is named to honor Jerry for more than 40 years of dedicated service to Sweeney Chevrolet Buick GMC. So you will see that and the conference piece.
Well, I want to thank everyone for all your heartfelt feelings towards what I do here and do for the company and whatnot. But I have a lot of people who ask me outside the dealership what I do. What do you do at Sweeney? And I say whatever it takes. That's what I tell them. I don't try to explain what I do. It's too complicated. I just tell them I do whatever it takes. That's the long and the short of it. So I enjoy working with everybody here. I've seen a lot in the years, seen a lot of people come, a lot of people go, and a lot of personalities. I enjoy personalities. I like people who have that don't act all the same. I always tell that to people when I interview them. I said, we love personalities, we don't like attitudes. Sometimes mine shows up, but again, I'm honored that you would name a room after me, and I didn't retire yet. And again, thanks for everybody who helps me do my daily job. I've got I finally got a helper. Everybody else has a helper. I got one now, Mike Glasgow, and I'll be back in full force here shortly, so his services will no longer be needed. But again, it was great working with everyone throughout the renovations, and everybody was, there were some demands and some people that were not happy, but everybody in general was very patient, and I really can't say enough about all of, I thought it was going to be terrible. Like, I remember the trailers. Everybody remembers the trailers if you were here, and it's just something we did not want to do, is go in the trailers. So Derek devised a plan to keep the showroom open, and we figured out a seating arrangement through our architectural company that helped us with this, and it all worked out. I mean, there was some inconvenience, but I think for the long of it, everybody was very, very patient, and as Derek stated earlier, it all worked out for the best. So, again, I want to thank everyone. I'm honored to have worked here this long. I've had people ask me, how do you work in a place so long? And I said, all you have to do is come to work every day, do an honest day's work, don't lie, don't steal, and it's easy. Love what you do, though. You gotta love what you do. Again, thank you.
So stop by that waiting room and look at this when it's put. By the way, it does say to honor. It says nothing about retirement. So, just so you know, we have that real clear there. DJ Steve is ready to party with us. Linda, is there anything that ladies, anything we covered? This took a little bit longer. I appreciate your patience. I don't want to make this feel like a business meeting, but it's so important to recognize those who deserve the recognition. There's plenty of time to have some fun. There's plenty of time to have some more drinks. Thanks for being here. Have a great 2015.